Honey Buns, and welcome back to the rabbit hole. My name's Tori, and today I'm going to be doing a corded video. You guys, today I have created a hashtag, I think. If you guys have seen my unboxing videos, you probably noticed that I throw in a cord board like this one, where I show off each main piece I unbox. Most of the time I include items similar to what I actually purchased, so when you see my real coordinate, you'll be surprised. As of today, or the recording of this video, I have purchased 12 main pieces, so I feel like I have a pretty decent sized Lolita wardrobe now. However, one of my favorite things about the fashion is putting together cord boards to plan out my coordinates. I decided to start this corded series to show off some of the main pieces I thought were interesting but didn't purchase, and how I would have corded them if I did buy them. I feel like while Taobao is recommended, a lot of Lolitas just don't know about the brands out there. So I thought this series could help introduce you guys to some new brands and items on the Taobao market. I will be linking the Taobao shop for each main piece in the description below, and I will be including the names of each item, each shop name for every item at the end of the cord boards. That all being said, let's dive right in, starting with cord number 1. The main pieces for this first cord were made by the Taobao brand Lovely You. The main reason I didn't buy this set was because it was part of a lucky pack, meaning there was no guarantee that I could get these two pieces in the colorway I wanted. The second reason I didn't get it was because I wasn't that fond of the Gothic print itself. When it comes to darker and Gothic themes, I tend to be really picky. The print is really beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's just not my style. The reason this set caught my attention was because of the black sheer mesh around the blouse and skirt. I thought it was a really unique touch that I had never seen before. I created 2 cord boards for this main piece. For the first cord board, I chose to focus on the Gothic theme. The Red Maria tights pictured on the right featured Gothic architecture, very similar to the buildings printed on the skirt. Because the Red Maria tights paired so well with the skirt, I decided to build the cord around those items. I thought the subtle touch of gold on the black heels went well with this cord. I chose a simple Gothic purse that wouldn't distract from the rest of the cord. And for the hat, I would swap out the black roses with white roses to add a little more contrast. For the second option, I swapped out the purse and tights. If I had to choose between these 2 cord boards, I'd definitely go with the second one. I really love the ornate detailing on the purse and tights. And I think the white detailing on the purse and tights really balances out the cord. Overall, I think the second cord is just a little bit more elegant. Both of the purses used in these cords were made by the brand Lovely Lota, and both tights were made by Red Maria. Here's my second cord board. This galaxy-inspired JSK was made by the Taobao brand Fairy Tale Lolita Original. The reason I fell in love with this JSK was because of the mesmerizing skirt. You don't see too many celestial or galaxy-inspired prints out there, so it really stood out to me. The main reason I didn't purchase this JSK was because of how difficult it was to cord. For those of you unfamiliar with Lolita fashion or still learning about it, coordinates are all about coordination. Meaning your cord or full Lolita outfit should be balanced in some way and not look messy or randomly thrown together. Every piece of clothing you pair with your main piece should match or flow together. If your cord doesn't look organized or balanced, it could come across as Ida, which essentially means tacky. And the cord put together for this model looks very Ida to me. I don't understand the point of including this birdcage purse. I don't know how it plays into the design. The flowers don't fit the galaxy theme, and the gold chain just stands out way too much. I don't know how to balance this. Well, I do, but it's just unnecessarily challenging. The way brands choose to cord their main pieces can help people see and plan out their own coordinates for the piece. In this case, I kind of feel like whoever designed and arranged this cord just went
boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
The full set for this JSK did include that sheer blouse, OTT flower crown, and random birdcage bag, none of which helped me build a decent cord and only made it harder for me to visualize ways to cord this dress. I'm not trying to give the designer or model's cord a concrete, I just wanted to highlight some of the features that made me personally not want to buy this dress. At the end of the day, cords are all about balance, but the clothes you wear should reflect your own style and you should only wear what you're comfortable in. Don't ever criticize or give a concrete to someone who isn't requesting one. Do know if someone does ask for a real concrete, they are looking for new or more ways to balance out their own cord. So when suggesting something, you should always consider what style that person is going for, and shouldn't suggest things that are only reflective of your style. Don't ever feel forced to alter your style to fit any fashion. Build your fashion around your style. That being said, this is how I personally would have chose to cord this JSK. I chose this blouse because the black sleeves match the black lace around the edge of the dress. I think the fabric on the blouse goes great with this skirt because they share the same shimmery effect, and I don't want the blouse to overpower the rest of the dress. And if possible, I'd attach the black ruffle collar around the neck of the blouse. I edited this floral headpiece using a flower arrangement from a different Lolita hat. I altered the colors to match with the flowers on the JSK. It looks like a flower crown in this image, although I'd rather put this floral arrangement on a headband similar to the models. It may be a little difficult to see in the stock photo, but the lovely Lolita purse in the bottom left-hand corner has these 4 star charms and a moon in the center. And underneath the charms is a constellation print, which really goes well with the galaxy theme of the dress. I also think the gold detailing on the bag goes very well with the gold chain at the upper part of the dress, and is a subtle way of adding a little more gold to the whole cord. I think the ruby rabbit tights really bring the whole cord together, because the pattern features the main colors of the dress. Lastly, I chose some simple black shoes to finish off the cord. To give you guys a better visual of what it would look like, I edited it all together. If you're down for a little challenge, feel free to post your cord idea under the hashtag #CordIt and #CordItChallenge. I would love to see the different ways you guys chose to style this JSK. Since it's spooky season, I decided to include this cord because of how much of a nightmare it was trying to figure out how to cord it. Also because it looked like something a celestial fairy would wear, and I thought that was kind of interesting. I do feel like this cord is a bit more balanced now. However, I still wouldn't have purchased this dress. There are just too many random elements in the JSK that I don't like and find too difficult to cord. Moving on to the third cord. This JSK was made by the Taobao brand Milu Original, and I absolutely love this dress. The only reason I didn't purchase this JSK was because I felt like I wouldn't have enough opportunities to wear this particular dress. This dress gave me autumn and Halloween vibes, and I couldn't really picture any events or activities outside of the season that I could wear this dress to. And the corset was also sold out in my size, so that was the ultimate deciding factor that made me just say no to buying the whole thing. Before I show you my cord board for this dress, here's a close-up of all the items I would have paired with it. For this JSK, I definitely wanted to make it look more like an OP, so I chose this black short sleeve blouse. I think the star pattern goes super well with the tights and the galaxy pattern on the dress. In the lower right corner, you'll see the lovely Lolita purse once again, this time in the blue color. It's a little easier to see the charms in this stock photo. For the same reason as the previous cord, I chose this purse because the constellations went well with the pattern of the dress, and I thought the blue color went great with so many other items in this cord. I love these ruby rabbit tights so much, and I really love the way the theme of the pattern goes with the dress. I think the gold stars on the tights really complements the orange gold design on the dress. Blue is my favorite color, so I wanted to bring it out a bit more. I thought the dark blue heels and the blue ribbon on the hat added just enough blue to the whole cord. I cropped the sleeves in the JSK stock photo so you can get a better idea of how the blouse would look with this dress. Overall, I think this is my favorite cord board out of all the ones in this Cord It video. It gave me magical sorcerer vibes. On to the final cord. This last dress was probably one of the most unique Lolita dresses I have ever come across, and was definitely one of the coolest. The JSK was made by the Taobao brand Sakya Lolita. The biggest reason, well, actually the only reason I didn't buy this dress was because I couldn't see myself wearing this outside the month of October, and I'm not in a position right now to buy a seasonal dress. And this dress literally screams Halloween. The reason I think this dress is so unique is because it glows in the dark. Tell me, how many dresses do you know that glow in the dark? That's what I thought. But anyway, I find that a lot of Gothic Lolita prints have kinda dark and gory designs. I love this design because it's a bit more cartoony and cute. I wanted to style this dress in more of a Halloween witch kind of way, and here's the cord board I came up with. I chose this Gothic long sleeve blouse on the right. I thought the ruffle collar was really interesting and could go well with the dress. I thought these lace ruffle designs on the boots really went well with the lace sleeves on the blouse. Both items feel like they're made for a witch. I went with these tights because I wanted a less distracting, subtle design that would still go with the theme of the cord. Here's how everything looks together. I went with the purple ribbon witch hat this time. I did alter the tone to make it fit the color of the dress a little better. Lastly, I chose the black Unifairy bag with white ruffles because I thought it could add a little bit more white to the overall cord since there was a lot of pearl beading in the upper part of the dress. I definitely wanted to let the dress shine and carry the show in this cord because I thought it was such a cool design. I really love how all 3 models corded this JSK, so here's a closer look at their coordinates. That's all the cords I wanted to show you guys in today's video. Feel free to use the hashtag corded to show off. Oh my gosh, I'm watching you light. Don't go out. Don't go out. Feel free to use the hashtag corded to help other Lolitas discover new brands or inspire them to create a new cord. If there's a main piece that you find difficult to cord or want me to try to cord, you can use the hashtag corded challenge so I can see it. In the future, I'm hoping to put together a few corded episodes using the main pieces you guys want me to coordinate. This corded series will mostly feature main pieces that I considered buying or don't actually own and have no intention of buying. If you guys want to check out some of my other corded boards, you can check my unboxing videos. I have 3 out at the moment and I have a few more on the way. Out of all the main pieces I selected for today's video, I'm pretty sure the Milu original was definitely my favorite. I just love the color blue so much. And I wish it was in my budget to get that dress, but it wasn't. But I'll live. Anyway. But let me know which cord board is your favorite or how you would have corded it in the comments below. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like because it puts a big smile on my face. And don't forget to subscribe for more content and join our bunny family. As always, I'll see you guys next time.